Hello. Welcome to Transformers The Guard, episode 7. Let me go in the chat real quick. So far as no one's here, so I'm just going to get my stuff ready. Live stream. Oh! Hello, Eric. Welcome to the stream. And I saw this morning when I woke up, you changed it. Oh, it just jumped 2-3 on my computer. But welcome. Yes, we're back, boys. We're back to roasting shills. Hopefully. Hopefully we can actually get our thing under control. And actually play a lot to discuss about today. So apparently we have sort of news, or more of a rumor, if anything, about the G.I. Joe crossover and how it's still in the works, and it also ties into a to a G.I. Joe film that's coming out, apparently. Hold on just a second. So how's everyone been doing? Or I should say just Eric. How's Eric been doing? While I get this stuff ready. Oh, it just jumped to 4. I'm here. I'm fine. Oh, hey, Jazz One. Welcome to the Guard stream. All right. There's actually one video I do want to start off with real quick. This guy isn't entirely a shill, but what he said recently, I think like a week ago, kind of intrigued me a little bit. we all know him. We're all mixed on him. But we're going to cover him first. And this will honestly be his first debut into it. Not Transformers related, but I have the perfect ending for the MCU. The X-Men Fox Sentinels kill everyone in the end. Oh, that's funny. All right. That is hilarious. Yeah, I'm open to that ending too. I kill the X-Men universe. And that's the sad factor of it. I think they're gonna kill him. And not just kill him at like later on in the movie. I think they're gonna kill him very, very early on. That if you saw the leaked X-Men trailer for Doomsday, it seems like the Charles Xavier's school of special individuals has been destroyed. So I think, unfortunately, Doom's going to kill them. And I don't want it to be the case. I'd rather just the MCU timeline die. And then. But anyway, let's share the screen for the first video I want to share. Now, again, this guy's entirely a show, but he said some things that were a bit intriguing that I wouldn't mind commentating on. This, but yeah. Once my computer shows the thing, you better work, computer. I tested you like 2 days ago. Why aren't you showing up for there? There we go. But yeah. I saw that video. Chill of sort.
Our dogs are
Okay, so somebody in the private in my Discord who's watching the stream said you couldn't hear me earlier. Can you hear me? Oh, and now I know what you mean. The sound is off. Thank you. But am I good now? Working. Now. Thank you, Discord person. I'm gonna leave you anonymous. But this is frustrating. I managed to make this somewhat work. Hold on, let me try ending. Just got called a bitch in Discord. All right. Stop sharing screen. Okay. Okay, you can hear me now. All right, good to know, Eric. But yeah, let's hopefully make this thing work. But I'm gonna refresh it as well. I can tell that it's laggy. So I'm gonna fix that. I mean, so far so good. Last stream, it kept booting my account out, as Eric would know. I had to get all. It was annoying. Keep track with the chat. It was the Eric show. That's funny. Experiencing interruptions. Can stream the video. YouTube? Why do you have to have interruptions? YouTube's on us. Come on, don't do this. Back on. Oh no, I'm frozen. My thing. Oh, there we go. Yeah, slow connection again, Prime. Didn't expect you to did it like 2 days ago. The sound were working. And it just makes me frustrated. That it just died. Oh, we change our mind. We don't want to work for you. I'm upset that I was not entirely bashing, but critiquing, wanting to critique one of Fire Brothers' recent videos. All right. I think we all feel like Joshua from Extinction during the creation of Galvatron. Paris. Don't you just love technology, guys? Don't you just love it when it's working one day properly and the next day it doesn't want to? I sure do. Hey, Prime Vault. What's up? How was your day today, Prime Vault? In YouTube. I'm good, ready for the weekend. Yep, I am too. All right, let's try sharing the screen again. Hopefully it's gonna crash me. This question real quick. Did you hear about the recent controversy in the Skybound comics? I might have at least spoiled myself on it. I still need hoping what I saw is just fan fiction. Please don't spoil it. I generally do need to read that comic. But if what I saw is true, I might generally be pissed. But yeah. I mean, it was bound to happen eventually. I'm surprised that the comics didn't get into controversy sooner, especially what they introduced in issue 29. Pretty sure. Somebody. I think I know what you're talking about. Again, I'm hoping it's not true. I really, yeah, it's. I hope it's fan fiction. If I don't have anything to do today, I would like to join. I can see. Oh yeah, I'd be open for you to join. Sharing the video first. Let's see if it will actually freaking work. Okay. Take 2 of talking about Fire Brothers video. Again, not a shill, just a sellout, and he says some questionable things. Oh, the stream's paused for me. Got to keep up with the chat. Anyway, let's try this again.
Speaker actually showed up in my.
But yeah, I think this is total Fire Brothers. I'm disappointed. You've reached your disappointment for the day. The Fire Brothers, or as I would call him, the spineless sausage. Fire Brothers used to be so cool back in the day. He was. But then he joined the main shill party and he's just not become interesting anymore. It's sad. I've lost so much interest in his content. And I'm still sort of a fan. Like you can tell, I'm still subscribed to this guy. But Walt's having a great time.
The last video, so if you guys ever want physical proof that Squeaker actually exists, go watch the last video. But anyways, shameless plugging aside, let's talk Transformers and weird people. Something that oddly enough goes hand.
I like his videos where he talked about which Bayverse character is alive or dead. Yeah, that series was awesome back in the day. Yeah, the Dead or Alive character series was awesome. I loved that series. All right. Let's continue.
Hand in hand. I don't know what it is about Transformers that attracts so many weird people. Okay, look, we're nowhere near the level of the Sonic fandom or Pokemon fandom, okay? But as of
Hey, Impactor Productions. What's up? Didn't expect to see you in the chat either. Show his comment on screen for a bit. But yeah, we're just reacting to one of Fire Brothers videos first. He says some questionable things in his video that got him into a spot on the show list. Nothing much, just chilling. Got cyber school done early. Nice. What's this right here? Let's see what Prime Vault said. Is it bad that I like the Bayverse movies, but the Decepticon, but hate the Decepticon designs? No, that's fine. You can like the movies, but hate the Decepticon designs. I personally like them. I think they're cool. Granted, the only thing I would agree with Decepticons on, if I had like a conversation with a Bayverse hater, is like how the Decepticons aren't really as much utilized. That would be like the only thing. Okay, what's this? The weird people are the shills, like Emperor whatever Quat, but the Fire Brothers is too spineless to call them out. Yes, he is. Again, I used to love I liked the Fire Brothers, and I still do. It's just his content hasn't been the same. And it's sad. Like all these YouTubers, they used to have great content on their channel. I liked when Common and Cam talked with other Transformers YouTubers in a podcast. Like I used to like those videos, like when he did it with Rodimus Primal, when he did it with Diamond Bolt, and all these other YouTubers. I thought it was cool, but he's just all. And then Diamond Bolt. Diamond Bolt had cool videos for Transformers too. Like I liked his top tens. I liked all lost credibility. And I thought Fire Brothers was like the only one we had left in our side, but it seems that they're dragging him along. And it's sad. But anyway, let's continue. And it's frozen again for me. There we go. But yeah, I, as many people would know, I had to call out Carlos again. And it is a bad video. Carlos just made himself look anyone that defies them. And at the end of the day, he just makes our side look bad. Even though he's his own faction. Who needs the Carlos faction when we have the D the B faction? Yeah, let's Prime Animations has lost the plot. He really has. Like I was optimistic he could turn things around and hopefully make another good and make a good movie, because from his mistakes, he's too blinded by the past. It's kind of hard to say, but let's continue on.
From weird snake ladies to all the way to
Orbital Bacon was a Nazi. We get it. We've heard it 1,000 times. I'm so sick of it. Even though he is a bad person now, which I've talked to people who knew Orbital, he wasn't always like this. I mean, as we found out on episode 5 of the show, of our show, Transformers The Guard, we actually had some people follow Orbital Bacon at some point. Like, I'm so sick of all these Orbital Bacon jokes and comments. I'm so sick of them. Like how I'm also sick of Galvatron's Revenge's bad jokes. I'm so sick of it. Can we just move on, please? Do we all have to be childish here? But yeah, I'm so sick of these comments. I enjoyed watching Orbital Bacon streams. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't around during the Orbital Bacon crowd. I was too focused on watching the shills back in the day because their videos were actually good. But, like, this. Just, I treated Orbital, from what I was told, did make me kind of turn on them. Because, like, again, I think cancel culture is pathetic. It's one of the weakest things you could do. I did follow him for a while. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people did. Eric followed him. Apparently Prime Vault followed him. Abraham, the guy we had for a bit on our stream, used to follow him. He even said he used to watch his stuff. But it's sad what happened. Anyway, let's continue on.
We got no shortage of interesting people, and I was thinking of making more videos around these interesting people. You know how people use the downfall of this unpopular YouTuber here. I always kind of wanted to do one of those, but since my topic is Transformers,
hey, Fire Brothers, can you do that with your shill buddies? Can you do that? I know I've been doing it, but a channel with your numbers, it would be awesome. Can we have that, please? Between Orbital and Orion Sex, their Optimus impressions are really good. If you look at it from away and not just as the person who voices it. Exactly. And that's the problem what happened with like Galvatron's Revenge or anything that Orbital used to voice back in the day. Like, guys, just watch the movie. Don't focus on who's voicing them. It's so annoying. I wish I started doing this like 5 years ago. Maybe we could have had a better counter to these people way sooner. And our fandom would be in a better state. But I was too naive back then, and it sucks. But anyway, let's hear him out.
we don't usually tend to have that many weird, strange people out there. I could talk about Orbital Bacon.
Have you seen the shippers? What do you mean not full of weird people? The shippers are like some of the weirdest people in our fandom. And Eric and Prime Vault would probably argue IDW fans are too. Which they probably are. I dislike a lot of actors, but I like the roles they played. For example, Mark Hamill is a great example. very much has TDS, and it gets annoying because, like, dude, Mark Hamill, we don't care about your politics. We just want you to play your characters like Luke Skywalker and Joker. That's all we want. Or you could just be straight up annoying actors like Pedro Pascal. Which, oh my gosh, imagine if they added Pedro to a movie for Transformers. It would be awful. Or Brie Larson. Mark Hamill has become the Joker nowadays. That's a good comment. All right. But yeah. Stop this, please.
His full story, but like at this point, I feel like everyone's kind of over it.
What do you mean over it? People still talk about the whole orbital bacon thing to this day. I mean, you're literally doing it right now. Unfortunately, with these people, they don't get sick of things very quickly. They harp on these things as long as they can, even if it's gotten old. All right, what's this? Look, I'm not against Galvatron's Revenge, but with the producer dude was doing wait, what? But with the producer dude was doing to shut up people such as trying to copyright strike one guy I respect for him. I lost respect for after I love the movie but not a fan. Yeah, that's kind of it sounds like it's storming in my area. But yeah, that's kind of where I was at too. Like, I didn't like the film personally. I think the film lacks in a lot of directions. The one I have the issue with the most is the plot. Like, everyone talks about animation bad, but as long as you have a good plot, I won't care. Because I think making everything look like perfection in animation is a bit overrated. But yeah, him censoring people did kind of make me realize Carlos is someone that I shouldn't have defended from the start. I shouldn't have defended him. I felt like calling out the shills was necessary, but just after how he's been acting, I feel like I regret ever advocating for him. But I was trying to be a good person. Anyway, let's continue.
And one of my good friends, who I lovingly call TF Spanish Guy, contacted me about some news that are happening in Transformers Spanish fandom. Now, if you know anything about the Spanish fandom,
Prime Vault, I would say I would react to Galvatron's Revenge in a stream one day, but I don't want to take the risk of Carlos coming after me. I know that's not what you're saying, but just seeing that, I'm like, wouldn't it be cool to show you guys Galvatron's Revenge? But I'm like, nah, not the risk of my own channel. But yeah, Prime Vault, it's bad. If you want to see how bad it is, go ahead. We would love to hear your thoughts after after you're done watching the movie in our next stream. Two of the guys he copyright strike got banned, but thankfully YouTube reinstated the channels after. Interesting.
there it is, infiltrating an airline in order to obtain a dub version of Transformers 1 without Spanish star talents, or making creepypastas like Bloody Bumblebee. I talked about them from time to time, and I do this because I honestly really like talking about other aspects of the Transformers fandom that's just not the English fandom. That, otherwise my English speaking audience will never, hear about. So again, if you guys want to follow him more, like, when guys might want to learn a bit more about this and keep up to date, I'm gonna put a link to his Twitter in the description. But now, first I should begin telling this story.
What's this? No, 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 not a. All right, I'm back. Carlos strike. Oh, that's good. Usually I would now be the host. I mean, we've been doing good so far. It just decided to kick me out of nowhere, but it was still sharing my screen for some reason, and also it's presenting me like I'm still sharing. I'll get it back up in a second. Looks like Crimzeek hacked the stream. Crimzeek is a Fire Brothers fan. That's why it happened. All right, let's try it again. We're doing so good. All right. Oh, if it's streaming. Hold on. We've been streaming for 39 minutes. All right. Let's see if it works this time.
Okay, so too long in reading for my American, viewers who don't know much about an English friend.
I'd like to clear something private, and I will be back. And okay, yeah. Just let me know when you're back, Eric. We can have you on. All right.
Or what you could also say Japanese.
We should probably rewind this a bit since it crashed. Who knows how far into it.
Other aspects of the Transformers fandom that's just
I'll give it a bit. There we go. Okay.
Not the
There we go.
English fandom that, otherwise my English speaking audience will never, hear about. So again, if you guys want to follow him or like, want to, you guys might want to learn a bit more about this and keep up to date, I'm going to put a link to his Twitter in the description. Start then with the beginning. Okay, so too long didn't read it for my American, viewers who don't know.
It's lagging a lot in here. Some fans can make amazing costumes. Yeah, that's true. They can. The effort that they put into the costumes is definitely interesting. But
Know much about how things work outside of America. Transformers, for the most part, is an English franchise. Or Japanese, because Takara and all that stuff. But just most of the stuff that gets released the Transformers is for primarily American audiences, and with those series, movies, or so on.
fix this, but it's like lagging real bad. I'm actually cosplaying as Lockdown for the next TFCon I get to go to. Oh, nice. I guess you're going to Los Angeles then, because I think that's like the newest one. Are you guys at least here seeing the video, or because for me on my mobile device that I'm using to keep up with the chat, it just plays it and then freezes and then jumps a few seconds. Are you guys at least getting the context? Are you guys? Is it skipping for you guys too? Yes. Okay, it's skipping for you. Jeez. Discord person, I did hear you. I thought it was better, but oh yeah. I don't know what it is. Man, I just lately it's been having issues. I need to figure it out again. Even. Oh, come on. I just found out even G's got lagged. Oh my gosh. Here, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna try refreshing my internet. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Hopefully this works. We're gonna try sharing the stream one more time. If it doesn't work, we'll just make it a. I love how Impactor and Prime Vault are just talking about Transformer shows. Still lagging. Oh my god. I really do need to figure out. Let's try this again. Hello. Okay. Let's try it again. If my thing will decide not to lag.
Spanish, Portuguese, Mandarin, etc. This has been the case of the Transformers Unicron trilogy, in which they aired on Cartoon Network. People watched them, everyone loved them, and a lot of people got the Transformers.
All right. Looks like I still need to figure out what's going on with the videos. This stream thing is frustrating me sometimes. But let's catch up with the chat. No surprise there. Prime Vault likes animated. I mean, animated's a good show. I like animated. I do. I kind of do too, to be honest. Armada used to have great visuals. Like even a show that came out back in the day, it's like it still looks good. I mean, it looks better than Trash Spark. Like Trash Spark looks cheap. Trash Spark looks like it was drawn by a 5-year-old. Yeah. And it's weird too because even though I know Prime Vault is going to say makes complete sense, like one of the people that worked on Trash Spark was one of the IDW writers. You would think it wouldn't look bad because, like it or not, the IDW continuity does have some good designs. Tarn being my favorite design that they've made in the comics. I knew you were gonna say something like that. No wonder it was crap. But yes, I do. But yes, IDW does have great designs. Yeah, they do. I mean, they're definitely more creative than Cyberworld. Cyberworld's designs just straight up suck. I mean, there's interesting ideas behind those designs, but yeah, it's not good designs. And as I said many times, I think Cyberworld's overrated. But we used to have really good designs for Transformers. What happened? The fact that they don't push the limits anymore with their designs just absolutely drives me nuts. What's this? I kind of stopped watching Cyberworld once Soundwave got a mouth. Couldn't blame you there. Yeah. The fact we're getting another season of it makes me upset. I was hoping it would be a failure. So then Hasbro learns not to do that again. But it is what it is. I'm probably gonna go in like 5 minutes, but actually, probably more like 7 because it's still not hit an hour. I still have some things to do, and also I have some updates for you guys, which I'm gonna post a poll for it later. But what's this? Just give us G1 Skybound series already. We need it. We really do. Skybound might be our last shot of getting a good Transformer show. It might be our last shot because Skybound is the best thing we've gotten. Now, my only complaint, I have like a few complaints with Skybound. Like one of them, I wish they personally did some new designs, but it's 80s, whatever. But I've been enjoying it. I mean, again, there's writing aspects that I don't like. Like Alita, I hate Alita 1 in the Skybound comics. She is awful. She's just an awful person in it. Like, I get where her character is coming from, but at the same time, she's just making it about herself. And that's what's this? Transformers needs a complete refresh, something like Beast Wars. Yeah, I think they do. They definitely need to get their crap together because if Transformers keeps heading to this direction, we will probably no longer have Transformers. And it sucked. It's a sucky fact about it because I want Transformers to last for a very long time. I don't want it to lose relevance like everything else. What's this? I blame TFA for Alita's current characterization. I'm criticizing animated. I mean, I wouldn't even say the animated version was that bad. It was more. I blame Trash Spark for it because Trash Spark is where it started with the as we like to nickname her on this channel, all the modern Alita ones. We like to call her girl, but I think because from what I've heard, let's see what Impactor has to say. They need to give us all the G1 and Prime voice actors. I say we have Steve Bloom return to voice Starscream since Skybound. Starscream has the same crazy crazy as Prime Starscream. Yeah, he does. I also think they need to use Peter and Frank while they have them. Because, like, unless if Peter Cullen has changed his mind, he's still to voice the character of Optimus Prime. And I think it would be a killer way to end their legacy if anything bad happened to them. Like, they started off with G1 and then they ended off with something G1 related. I think it would be a nice way to go full circle. And no, guys, I don't want AI to take their place. Get new actors. Don't be like Vader where they replaced him with an AI voice. Don't do that, please. Hasbro, please don't do that. Anything but that. Then have Peter and Frank return the same with Bulkhead's voice actor. And since Frank voices so many guys, Mirage still has his voice. Frank voiced him. He did. And I know they I know they did that like fan event re-release of the episodes. Unfortunately, I wasn't there for that. I didn't get to see that, unfortunately. What's this? Impactor, I disagree. Skybound Starscream is more like the animated personality. So I think Tom Kenny. Actually, I'd be open to Tom Kenny returning as Starscream. We haven't seen him in Starscream set and animated ended. And also, we haven't seen Tom Kenny voice a Transformer since I think it was Wheelie in Transformers The Last Night. So yeah, that would be cool. That I would also accept, so I totally agree. Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah, the Skybound show needs to be a hit. Now there is one plot thread of the comics that I have read that does scare me a little bit that it could hurt the show. And this is probably going to be one of the last things to talk about that I'm probably going to go after this, but how far Impactor and Primeville, how far are you into the comics of Skybound? I've read the first 4 volumes. Okay, so I think you're up to date. If anything, I think they should just call up everyone since what they're doing with Avengers Doomsday. Also, I am at the last issue I read everything. Okay. So, as you know about the character of Treadhead, Treadhead's like Nightshade. I am worried once they introduce Treadhead, it will go through a similar controversy and it could ruin the show. And I hate that the Skybound writers did this. Like, why do it again if it wasn't received? I know it's an adult show this time, and I can appreciate them doing that. But the thing is, this will become a story, and I am scared that it could kill the show because we need a good Transformer show. We need one. Now, I'm still willing to give Shredhead a chance as a character. The character, which I'm going to call he, by the way, get triggered. He's been fine so far. But yeah, I am a bit concerned that Shredhead's identity could become a problem and could cause a controversy. Granted, if the thing I saw on the internet is true, it's not going to be the worst controversy that it might go through. Oh gosh, I'm really hoping what I saw on the internet wasn't true. I'm really hoping. But I'm gonna do one more thing and then I'm gonna go. A small little update. So I will no longer be available on mornings for the guard anymore for Fridays. So I'm gonna be posting a poll to I'm gonna be posting a poll. So I'm starting a new job and it's in the mornings and Friday is one of the mornings. So guard streams will no longer be on Fridays, or at least for the morning. So I'll be posting a poll. We'll figure out a new day to stream in the morning as soon as the stream ends. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on that. Real quick, I'm going to answer some of these questions. I hope not. I've always seen Shredhead as a male character, but I wouldn't mind if it's a she. Yeah, unfortunately, they in the comics they confirmed that Shredhead is a they. And I almost didn't pick up on that. I was actually reading the comic with a buddy, and he pointed out that they said they instead of like he or him. I mean, he or she. And like, oh no. We looked into it. Derek Wyatt Johnson made sure that there was a character like that. But so far, Shredhead's been fine as a character. What's this? I'm already planning on making a custom of Shredhead for me. I just like the bot for me. I don't really care. Just that's just me. That's fair. I mean, like, as I said, I enjoy his character so far. But I could see this becoming a drama. And I mean, it could be different. Shredhead seems to be a way better character than Nightshade. Like, it's not Shade's just a non-binary, just Nightshade as a whole is boring. Like, there's nothing interesting about Nightshade as a character. But that's all. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for here. All right, guys. It's nice trying to do this. So who knows? I think guard streams will just be chats for now, and I just expose shills in videos because apparently StreamYard Yard can't handle that power, or at least for my computer. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. All right. Always criticize and rise up. Oh, wait. I need to end the stream first.